Fair skies in the Bay City area, where we're expecting a high in the low to mid 70s. Winds from the southwest at 8 to 10 miles an hour. Currently 62 degrees. Looks like we're going to have to suffer through another beautiful...
Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
What is it?
Nothing.
It's a bad dream.
Why don't you just go back to your beauty rest? You need it.
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Morning.
Jack.
How you doing?
One day at a time.
Can't imagine what you're going through seeing Melissa gunned down like that. Listen, Dutch, if you need to talk or anything, my door's always open. No, I mean it. It's not good to keep this thing bottled up. Anger will eat you alive.
Why the sudden interest in my welfare?
I'm concerned about you.
Don't be.
Dutch! A friend of mine starts pouring Johnny Walker on those Wheaties. I get worried.
Got a point you're trying to make, sir?
You're the best man in my unit, but you're slipping. You're getting careless and you're getting short-tempered.
Well, don't sugarcoat it, boss.
Dutch, maybe you came back too soon. You should have taken more compassionate leave to work out your grief. Time heals.
The only thing that's gonna heal me is seeing Reno Raines flatline in San Quentin.
We'll get him.
Well, you should have got him already. God, grab Six Killer. Squeeze him hard.
We've had 24-hour-a-day surveillance on him, but it's not working. Raines is too smart to get near him. The OT's killing my budget.
You promised me the full resources of the Marshal Service to get Raines. And damn it, you better deliver.
Hey, somebody break in here last night?
No, I'm reorganizing the files.
Reorganizing the files. They were organized. What are you doing?
They were a disaster. You had cases thrown in there any old which way. I couldn't find a thing.
You probably just didn't grasp the nuances of my system.
Excuse me? Half of your files were in grocery bags.
You probably want to come up with some system that nobody will understand.
The alphabet. What is that?
I don't know. It's a 6 killer engine. Huh.
Go! No!
Oh my God.
Give it up, Raines. You shot her.
Come here, take a look at this.
You shot your own wife. She turned on me. Dog goes rabid. You put it down. Besides,
What was it?
Videotape of Dutch killing his wife.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure. This could mean a whole new ballgame right here. Sayonara, Dutch. Come on, what's wrong with this thing?
I hope you were watching closely, Mr. Six Killer. This disc is programmed to erase itself after it plays once. However, you will have an opportunity to obtain the original videotape. I'll be in touch.
Do you think it's real?
Only one person can tell us that. Thanks, Jing. And then you said something like, "You just killed your wife." And then he responded with something cold.
Dog goes rabid, you put it down.
That's it. Hey, brother, the tape must be real.
Sounds like it. Where'd it come from? Who made it?
Maybe somebody's bugging Dutch.
Maybe he's bugging himself. His house was full of security cameras.
Well, you don't think he'd be stupid enough to keep a videotape of himself killing his wife now, do
Who
you?
knows, man? The guy probably eats popcorn while he watches it. All I know is that if we get our hands on that tape, it'll clear me.
Yeah, well, please don't get your hopes up.
Hope is all I got.
I don't know, brother. I get the strange feeling that Dutch is trying to set us up again. Remember the time that he faked the killing of his partner just to smoke you out?
But this really happened. I was there. I saw it.
And that would make him so desperate to kill you that he would use the only bait that he knows you would go for.
Dutch would never risk this tape getting out.
Maybe, maybe not. Now look, I'm gonna play along. Make it look like I'm making a deal. That'll give Sandy and I some time to look around, see what's happening, all right?
I want to help.
Now you just stay in the clear until I know exactly what's going on.
He's a major piece of manpower I don't want to lose.
You wanted to see me, Jack?
Yeah, Dutch, come on in. Say hello to Judy Kaufman. It's Marshal Dutch Dixon.
It's nice to meet you, Marshal. Jack's told me a lot about you.
Well, what about me is so interesting, Jack?
Why don't you have a seat, Dutch? I'll fill you in.
Well, why don't you just tell me what's going on?
I asked Judy to talk with you. She's an expert at helping people cope with stress.
I was very sorry to hear about your wife, Marshal.
Are you a shrink?
Clinical psychologist. I've counseled many people facing the same problem you are.
You have, huh?
Judy can help you through this, Dutch.
No offense, Doc, but I'm doing just fine on my own.
I think you ought to give her a chance.
I don't have time for a lot of voodoo about did I wet my bed or did I have the hots from my mom. No thanks.
Dutch, I can't afford to have a man in the field who's not 100%. Now, either you cooperate, or I'm going to put you on sick leave, effective immediately. Good. You two get acquainted. I got a meeting with the U.S. Attorney.
I know you're angry, but Jack's only trying to help you.
Now, this whole psychology thing is a racket.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a stacked deck. I'm upset because Melissa got murdered, so you say that I'm losing it. If I weren't upset, you'd say I was in denial or some such crap. Either way, you get me.
Get you how?
Get me out on a sick leave. Take my shield.
Who'd want to do that?
What's the deal between you and me, huh?
What do you mean?
This is doctor-patient, right? I mean, it's private?
Everything you say is strictly confidential. I can't reveal anything.
Okay, here's a list of security companies that I came up with.
All these can install video surveillance?
I started with the ones in the Bay City area. I thought maybe Dutch let his fingers do the walking.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll take the pick. That's great. All right, what do we got?
Hey, this looks like the envelope the disc came in.
Be somewhere you can talk at 5. Six killer.
This will be brief. I'm sure your government friends are trying to eavesdrop.
Yeah, well, that's a safe bet.
You saw a preview of the coming attraction. Are you interested in obtaining the full-length version?
How much you want for it?
Oh, it's not for sale. I'll trade the original unedited videotape in exchange for your services.
To do what?
To remove someone who's trying to kill me.
Got something that's breaking up.
Doc, you got the wrong number, pal. This isn't Murder Incorporated.
I'm talking about a killer who's into drugs, kidnapping, extortion. You'd be doing the world a favor, Six Killer.
I don't do deals like this over the phone.
You will if you want the video of Dutch shooting his wife.
At least give me the name of the guy you want killed.
After you agree, you've got till tomorrow.
Wait till you hear this. Can't this wait, Jack? I'm taking a statement.
No, it can't. Shut the door. Our surveillance on Six Killer picked up something I think you ought to hear.
And what is it?
You tell me.
I don't do deals like this over the phone.
You will if you want the video of Dutch shooting his wife. The video of Dutch shooting his wife.
What do you make of that?
I don't know. Some sicko using Melissa's murder to scam Six Killer.
That's what I figured. But I thought you ought to hear it.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Who'd you give the tape to?
What tape? Look, I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
lying!
Please, Dutch.
Shut up! Now it makes sense. It was you. You've been spying on me. You've been drugging my food. That's why I've been having the dreams.
Look, see, I told you that I didn't take it.
Get out of my house.
I need the name of the guy that I'm supposed to take out.
After you agree.
I can't promise to deliver if I don't know who this guy is.
You're stalling, Six Killer.
Give me the name, I'll check him out. If he's dirty like you said, then it's a done deal.
Maybe I should offer the tape to Dixon. He'll do the job for me.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Squeeze Dutch. You saw what happened to his wife.
You think you can do better?
His name is Anthony Delgado. You've got 24 hours.
You know anything about an Anthony Delgado?
Rings a bell. I think he's with the mob out of Phoenix.
Is that who you're supposed to kill?
Yeah. Any luck with the security companies?
No, nothing but dead ends. They all say it's a violation of their customers' privacy to disclose whether or not they put in a system at Dutch's.
You know, there's a faster way to get this information.
Forget about it.
Forget about what?
I bust into Dixon's house.
If he doesn't shoot you,
I'll be careful, all right? We gotta move before Dixon stumbles onto this guy and kills him.
Sandy and I are gonna handle this. Do you understand? I don't need you running around town like a loose cannon.
Give me a heart attack.
What are you doing here?
What are you?
This was my idea. I can't believe Bobby let you do this.
He doesn't know anything about it.
Well, that wasn't very bright, was it?
I'm trying to help you.
Getting yourself arrested does not help.
What are you doing?
It's different with me, okay? I've got nothing to lose. What if it was Dutch Dixon that came up behind you instead of me?
I don't need a lecture right now. We've got to figure out who installed the security system here.
Already did. Kerwin Systems Security.
May I help you?
Walker's a patient. That figures.
It's private.
Old habit. Sorry.
I won't work with anyone who doesn't respect that.
Well, that's fine with me. This was my idea.
What am I supposed to do now, Marshal? Get angry? Drop you as a patient?
Well, I don't know. You're the shrink.
This is not an adversarial process. I am not trying to trick you or trip you up. I want to help.
Whether I like it or not.
Be easier if you just sit down and talk to me.
Oh, have you got a tape running here?
What?
Well, you're not taking notes. I figure you gotta be working a tape.
No, I'm not. I make notes after the session. Relax.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just talk.
About what?
Anything you like. Sports, politics.
Come on. That's not what you're after.
What am I after, then?
Well, you want me whining, like on Oprah. Where does it hurt? How much pain? Do you feel guilty?
Do you?
Okay. Let's say I do. Let's say I feel guilty as hell. Let's say It's my fault that Melissa's dead. I have nightmares about it. I see her face looking at me. And every night I wake up screaming with her blood on my hand. Is that what you wanted to hear me say?
Is that how you really feel?
Well, what answer keeps me on active duty?
That is not my concern right now.
And I'm wasting my time.
Marshall.
Listen, Doc, do yourself a favor. Punch my ticket. And then get out of my way.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, I did some checking. The owner of Kerwin Security Systems is Walter Kerwin. He's the only full-time employee.
What's his background?
You're gonna love this. He was a civilian employee of the Defense Department, specializing in counterintelligence. Sounds like they fired him.
So he went into the spy business for himself, blackmailing clients who paid for security. It's open.
Strange.
Looks like Dixon got here first.
Or that mobster, Delgado. Do you think Kerwin's dead?
I'd say the odds just went up.
Sandy, I got Kerwin's DMV file. He drives a Jag. His home address is...
Bobby?
Never mind, he's here.
Mr. Six Killer, I'm...
I know who you are, Mr. Kerwin.
Well, you work fast.
So does Dutch Dixon.
That was unfortunate, but not totally unforeseen.
Did you bring the tape?
Of course not. I hid it before coming here.
Well, you better play this thing smart. Your plan is starting to unravel.
It'll work fine if you keep your end of the deal. Now, you quit stalling and kill Delgado. Then you'll get the tape. If Dutch catches me, you'll never find it.
How do I know you're going to deliver?
You've got the best guarantee. If I don't give you the tape to put Dutch away, he'll kill me.
Hey. Guess you never learned to spot a tail, huh? Get back! Get back! Give him air! Get back! Where's the tape? Talk to me, jerkbait. Don't die. I'm not through with you. Does Six Killer have it? Tell me!
Well, now we're back to square one. Kerwin died right after talking to me.
You think Dutch got him?
Nah, paper states that he died of natural causes.
Besides, he wouldn't have killed him until he got the tape.
Maybe he has it.
No, I doubt it. Kerwin said he hid it.
Did he give you any clues as to where?
Only that he'd give it to me after I killed Delgado.
Well, that sounds like it's close by.
Yeah, if you want to call the greater Bay City area close by.
Well, we're not getting anywhere sitting here talking about it. I'll go check his apartment once again. Why don't you two check his house?
I have one problem.
What?
Dutch's boys are tailing me everywhere. I'm spending half my time trying to shake them. There's a risk that I might lead Dutch to the tape.
Why don't you give him the e-ticket ride?
You mean,
Yeah. Show him the sights. Take the heat off Sandy.
let's go.
Doctor, have you got a minute?
Certainly, Marshal. What's on your mind?
Well, I want to apologize for taking off on you yesterday. You were just trying to help me, and I was acting like an ass, and I'm sorry.
There is no need to apologize. You have been through a horrible experience.
Yeah, but lashing out at people doesn't help, and I know that now.
Don't be too hard on yourself. After all, you're trained to be help givers, not takers.
I was thinking I'd take a little time off, put in for a compassionate leave, see if I can get things worked out.
Really?
Yeah, I think I need to get in touch with my feelings.
But you were so adamant about staying on the case.
I think maybe I was trying to bury my grief in my work.
Well, another idea would be to shorten your hours, have more sessions with me.
That's really nice of you, but I really think I need to get away for a while. I'll get it worked out.
Please let me know how you're doing.
I will.
Dutch.
I looked everywhere that you could possibly hide a videotape, even the toilet tank. It's not at Kerwin's apartment.
No, it's not in his office either. I tore that place apart.
Kerwin did have a safe deposit box at First National Bank, but he'd be stupid to keep it there. Dutch would find it too easily.
Sorry I'm late. I had to meet the cops at the office. Somebody broke in last night, shorted the alarm system, and tore the place inside out.
Dutch?
That's where I'd put my money.
Good. That means he doesn't have the tape either. It's still out there.
Well, we're not any closer to finding it than we were yesterday.
Let's go over this again. What exactly did Kerwin tell you about the tape?
He said he hid it.
Those were his exact words?
Well, no, he said that he hid the tape before coming to see me.
That sounds like he had just done it.
Wait a minute, hold it. You know what?
What?
He came in a taxi. He came in a taxi. Now, how come I didn't remember that?
His Jaguar wasn't at his apartment, so where is it?
It's probably locked somewhere with the tape inside.
So all we need to do is contact the cab company and ask them where they picked up Kerwin.
What was the name of the cab company?
Robert?
Wait a minute. I'll remember.
Yes, sir. Well, we have tightened our belts. Yes, sir. We'll get right on it.
Bad timing.
Yeah, budgets. You're a welcome diversion. How you doing?
I'm concerned about Marshal Dixon.
Haven't you heard Dutch put himself on leave? It's a good sign, isn't it?
Possibly.
I don't follow.
You know, maybe I'm cynical, but I don't trust patients who magically see the light. Marshal Dixon was consumed with rage, guilt, and paranoia, and suddenly he's talking about getting in touch with his feelings. I felt like he was reading the words off a cue card.
Well, why would he tell you that if you didn't mean it?
To get out from under the microscope? Now he's free to do as he pleases.
Well, there's guilt that he's feeling. Is that because of his wife's death?
I'd say he feels directly responsible.
Listen, do you think that Dutch is capable of murder?
He'd certainly feel justified killing her assailant.
That's not what I'm asking. I was with Melissa when she died. She struggled to say Dutch's name. I thought she was crying out for help. But when she saw him, there was a strange look in her eyes. What I'm asking is, do you think that Dutch could have killed his wife?
What's Six Killer doing?
I must be waiting for Rains to call. It's been here over an hour.
Okay, you guys can pack it in. I'll sit on it.
You sure?
Yeah, go on. It's Miller time. Take a hike.
He's got to be here somewhere. The cab company picked him up right out front.
Jaguar.
This is it. This is it.
Keep an eye out.
Give it up, Rains. You shot her. You shot your own wife.
It's over, Reno.
I know. I just wished it happened another way, that's all.
At least Melissa didn't die for nothing.
Who are you calling?
Tell Robert the good news.
Yeah,
We've got the videotape. Dutch is going down.
great. I'm on my way back right now. I'll see you later.
Not so fast, Chief.
Ta-da! Got the last bottle of Cristal they had.
What's that for?
To celebrate when Bobby gets here.
What else are we gonna do? Play spin the bottle? Bob for apples?
Don't be so cynical, Mr. Party Pooper. This is a big occasion.
I know. It's just still a long way to go. You know, I gotta turn myself in, spend months in jail till my appeal is heard.
Well, then we're just gonna have another celebration when you get released. Six Killer Enterprises.
Let me speak to my partner.
Robert, where are you? We have champagne.
Put him on.
What?
Something's wrong.
Bobby?
Yeah, it's funny how things work out, isn't it? We both got something the other guy wants. You there?
I swear to God, have you heard him?
Well, why don't we get together and talk about that? The Point Loma Lighthouse in an hour?
No. Somewhere nice and public.
This public enough for you?
Where's Bobby?
Same place that tape is. Stashed someplace safe. Relax, Rains, okay? I'm not gonna pull a double cross, not with the insurance you're holding. Much as you hate to admit it, we need each other.
All I need from you is my partner, so let's get to it.
Well, let's find some place where we can talk. Okay, so how do you want to do this?
I give you the videotape, you give me Bobby.
Sure, we can make a trade. Then what?
What do you mean?
We just go back to the way it was? You know, it doesn't have to be that way.
No, you're right. You could confess, turn yourself in. Might be good for your soul.
Save it, Raines. I don't need you preaching at me. I'm trying to do something here to help us out. You should be too.
I'm touched by your concern for my welfare.
And I don't give a damn about your welfare. It's me I'm worried about. You're screwing up my plans. I don't have time in my life to try and hunt you down.
You sound tired, Dutch.
Yeah, I am. Aren't you tired, Reno? Aren't you sick of all this? How much longer is this fight gonna go on?
Well, what do you expect me to do? Just walk away? Forget about Val? All the people that you hurt? That's not who I am.
I never thought there'd be so much killing.
So end it. Do the right thing. Turn yourself in.
God, we were married for 25 years. She gave me a son. And
You murdered her.
I murdered Melissa.
Do you remember her face? Remember that look she gave you?
Hey, look, I don't need another shrink trying to crawl inside my head. I'm offering you a truce here. I'm trying to work things out.
How?
Well, I could turn up new evidence that you didn't kill Buzzy Burrell. I could alter the ballistics report, or I could get a lifer to confess. There are a lot of ways.
What about Melissa?
Well, I'm the only witness to her murder. I could alter my statement. I could make all of this disappear for you. You go your way, I go mine.
You know, I believe you're tired. I know I am. But after all we've been through, how can I trust you?
And how can I trust you? I mean, any day, a copy of that videotape could show up on 60 Minutes.
What about Bobby?
Okay, you call me with a time and a place. I'll have him there.
You know Dutch better than anybody. He's not gonna let you get away with this. He can't.
Look, I'm setting this up my way, okay? He won't even know the location until the last minute.
There's no way that you and Bobby are gonna walk out of there alive.
As long as I've got this tape, there's no danger, okay? I'll make sure Bobby's in the clear before I turn it over.
Okay, then let me make a copy of it.
Sandy, copies are no good in court. No judge would ever admit it as evidence. It's too easy to doctor the images.
Okay, then I'll come with you. I'll back you up.
Just stay out of it.
Try anything funny, I'm gonna drop you.
I don't know what you got planned, Dutch, but Reno's way too smart for you. He's got enough to put you away forever.
Yeah, well, here's the news flash. This time I'm playing it straight. Let's go. I didn't shoot her, you did. Sure got it. That'll never fly, Dixon. Yeah. Got a bunch
Reno!
of witnesses upstairs.
Tapes in the VCR.
Give it up, Brains. You shot her. You shot your wife.
Release Bobby. You can get it.
Turn her.
Cover the back. Bobby, go out the side door.
What the hell are you doing?
I gotta tip that Six Killer was meeting with Raines. I followed him over here. I was gonna make a bust.
Don't give me that crap. You're playing judge and jury. You were gonna execute Raines.
Well, you're damn right if he resisted arrest. Is that why you're following me, Jack? You worried about saving some murderer?
No. I'm trying to catch one. So why are you here, Six Killer?
If I were to tell you that Dutch Dixon kidnapped me at gunpoint, it'd be my word against his, right?
Witnesses would help.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bounty hunter, Marshal. I was here trying to capture Reno Raines.
Jack,
Yeah.
have you read my report on Marshal Dixon?
Yeah. A couple of times.
And?
Well, frankly, it doesn't tell me what I need to know. Whether Dutch is ready to go back on duty or not.
That's because he seems to have improved dramatically over the last few days. It's as if some burden had been lifted.
Well, he's demanding to be taken off of sick leave. Now, I have my doubts, but nothing solid. I thought maybe your report might give me a reason to stall him.
Gonna put him back on the Raines case?
I can't. I've been forced to cut back on manpower on that. I guess justice is all about dollars and cents these days.
So, what are you gonna do about Marshal Dixon?
Six Killer.
Hey, Chief.
What do you want?
Well, I want to leave a message for your friend. You tell him that the power of confession is a wonderful thing. And tell him that I really was going to go through with a deal. But now it's too late.